I do have a game
Okay.
if you wanted to play.
Yes. Yes, I
It's
do.
called Plot Twist. We've played it
Okay.
before.
Yeah.
I give you a brief synopsis, a kind of a log line, and it actually applies to two different movies.
Yes.
And there's an obvious one, and there's a less obvious one, and we've been playing it where you have to kind of guess both movies.
Yeah. I think it's fun trying to guess both movies.
Yeah. So we could start if you want to. I think
Yeah.
this one's gonna be fun. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
But
if I
are
start,
you ready?
yeah, I
What?
think if I start taking too long, just give me a
Just-
hint or
just
something,
smack.
or
Yeah.
like slap. You're taking too long.
Smack you.
My brain. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's just jump into it. Here's number one. In this film, Nicolas Cage is a superhero that catches fire.
Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Which one?
That's the obvious one.
That's the obvious one. Okay. Ghost Rider is
Yes.
the obvious one.
Yes.
Cage is a superhero that catches fire. Oh, Kick-Ass.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, dude.
Well done.
Wow. Yeah, there's a scene in that movie where the guy lights him on fire.
He's a superhero and
Yeah.
he catches fire.
Wow. Good one.
Okay, next one, number two.
Yes.
In this comedy, a young man learns about personal responsibility on the golf course.
Caddyshack?
That is the less obvious one.
Really? That's the less obvious one.
Yes.
Learns about personal responsibility on the golf course. Are you thinking of Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that would be the more obvious one because it's
Yeah,
a comedy on a golf course.
I thought of them both, but then for some reason, I couldn't get Billy Madison out of my head. Do you know what I mean? Like that popped
like,
in my head. I was
Happy
like,
Madison?
oh wait, like yeah, I couldn't like. Took me a while to get the name right. Okay.
All right, that was good.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not-
this one might be a little more difficult. Number three. This 80s film is actually a story in a book as seen through the eyes of a child.
The Princess Bride,
Yeah, that's the less obvious one.
The Never-Ending Story.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing really good.
Yeah.
All right, this one
Okay.
I think is really easy. Number
Yes.
four. A destructive clown creates chaos.
It.
Yeah. That's the
that
more obvious one.
Okay. A destructive clown creates chaos. Oh, Batman.
Yeah, well,
Which one? Tim Burton? Or are you thinking of
I
The
was-
Dark Knight?
I was thinking The Dark Knight. I used
Okay.
the word chaos on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
chaos,
Yeah.
yeah.
I should. Yeah. Well done.
All
Okay.
right. Number five. A frozen man from the past is thawed out in the future and fights an enemy from his time.
Oh. Demolition Man.
That's the less obvious answer.
The less
yes.
obvious one.
Yes.
Encino Man?
No, he doesn't really fight an enemy.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I was like, that was a Frozen Man. Oh my gosh.
Frozen
Say
man,
it,
fr-
say it
Frozen
again.
man from the past is thawed out in the future and fights an enemy from his time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
So
Wait.
Demolition Man is
Yeah.
an action movie.
Yes.
This other one is a comedy.
This other one is a comedy, and it's not Encino Man. It's a movie where somebody is frozen and thaws out. Austin Powers.
That's right.
I can't believe that took me so long to figure out.
All right. So
That's a
this,
good one.
this next one, I have to say spoiler alert.
Okay.
That's the best I can do. Sorry if you haven't seen these movies yet. So in this film, it turns out that Kevin Spacey was the bad guy the whole time.
The Usual Suspects.
That's the obvious one.
That's the obvious one. 7.
Yes. Surprise.
Yeah. Real life.
Yes.
Real life. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Okay. Moving right along here. Number 7.
Yes.
A father and his family come across Bigfoot in this movie.
Oh, Harry and the Hendersons.
That's the obvious one.
That's the obvious one. Okay. So then the plot twist is that it's not that, it's father and his family come across Bigfoot.
Right. Keeping in mind, I have to word things a certain way so that it fits for both movies.
Yeah, a father and his family come across Bigfoot.
In this movie, yes. So this other one...
Honey, I blew up the baby? No.
No.
Honey, I blew up the kids? Yeah.
So Harry and the Hendersons is about Bigfoot.
Yes.
This other one, it's not about Bigfoot. It's just something that happens like halfway through the movie.
Big Fish.
No. Oh, that's not not a bad one. It's also an animated film.
Oh, it's also an animated film. Is it Disney?
It is Disney.
For some reason,
It's
I never
not
guessed
one of their
the Disney
more.
stuff.
It's not one of their more well-known ones, but we used to watch it.
Oh, you're talking about a Goofy movie.
I am. Talking,
Yes.
yes, I am.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a whole scene in there where like he turns into Goofy, the kid, Goofy's son.
Yeah, but they come across Bigfoot, and then Bigfoot gets the headphones, and he's listening to like. He's listening to Staying Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole Bigfoot scene. Okay.
Yes.
Number 8. In this film, Tom Cruise is able to stop bad things from happening before they happen.
Minority Report.
That's the obvious one.
Before they happen. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done. You're doing really well.
Thank you.
Number 9. Mm-hmm. A man realizes that his entire life and everything that he sees is simulated by outside forces.
The Matrix.
That's the obvious one.
That's the obvious one. Dark City.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one, right? Everything he see, is outside forces. You're not talking about Spider-Man: No Way Home,
No.
or one of the Spider-Man movies with Mysterio.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Give me a clue, I think.
All right. I guess you could call this a comedy. It's definitely got a comedic actor at the helm.
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show.
Oh, wow. Good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if I would have thought of that one. Yeah.
So there's one more.
Okay.
Number 10. In this romance, the lead actress falls in love with her love interest's brother.
While You Were Sleeping.
That's the less obvious one.
That's the less obvious one.
Yes.
So in this romance, the woman falls in love with her love interest's brother.
Yeah.
And While You Were Sleeping is the less obvious one.
Yeah.
It's not Arrested Development, right?
It's not. It's Michael.
Michael, that's your brother. I'm in love with your brother-in-law, Michael. That's your yeah. It's me. I'm my brother's brother. You're in love with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. This other one, the more obvious one, is definitely the more famous movie.
Really, it's a more famous
And I
movie.
definitely thought you were going to say it before while you were sleeping.
It's more famous than While You Were Sleeping. She falls
Yeah.
in love with her, the guy's brother. I don't know, give me a hint.
So, and while you were sleeping, the love interest has the medical problem.
Yes.
And then she falls in love with the brother. In this one, she has somebody, and then the brother maybe has a medical problem. What you might consider a medical problem. You know.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just can't think of what the movie is. Brothers?
No, well, we watched this movie a lot growing up. It's a very Italian film.
Moonstruck.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not get what you were saying.
Yeah, he's
When you
missing
did
a
that,
hand.
I was
missing
thinking
a hand.
I was thinking something else wasn't rising. I was like, what movie is that? I don't remember. We watched that movie as a kid? As a kid we did? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know. The guy had a,
you know. Yeah. Yeah, that famous ED film.